Good morning, Shining Light. I'm sitting outside on my patio on a beautiful, cool morning, and there's this beautiful little hummingbird buzzing around. I think it's attracted to my lights out here on the patio. But I just wanted to pop on here real quick because, like I said, I'm trying to start a new format where when I get these insights into things and these downloads from the universe, I want to be able to speak to them while they're still fresh in my mind. And something that came to me was I see a lot of people on social media and in general saying, you reap what you sow. Now, when I heard and understood the saying, you reap what you sow, I learned it from the Bible years ago. It's usually when a lot of us heard this saying, right? I was a child, and you just don't understand what that means. And as an adult, people just kind of use it. They just throw it out there. Well, that saying was put into the Bible and other religious texts and sayings in different ways. The translations all mean the same, but that your actions, whatever they may be, are going to prove fruitful in some kind of way. You don't know when that's going to happen. It could be immediately, right? You steal something, you're going to jail. You harm someone, maybe some harm will come to you. Well, it was supposed to be a way to teach people to be mindful. And it was said in such a way that, you can't just do things and think there's no consequences to them. But it was supposed to be for teaching. And what I've been seeing in just always, actually, like I said, this just dawned on me, but it's being said a whole lot lately, and it's being used in regards to these horrible things that are just happening in the world. Okay. And it may not even be in the world, it's just people saying it about things that people that they're in opposition to, or people that they don't like, or people that they think have harmed them. And when you are in a low vibrational state, you have Schadenfreude, right? You are happy when bad things happen to someone that you don't like. You're happy when bad things happen to bad people, right? Even if you're messy, and if you're messy, it's just like, well, you reap what you sow, right? In a way to be messy. So what you don't understand is when you're using you reap what you sow to suit your own agenda, you're going to reap what you sow. It's about the intention behind even acknowledging when a person is reaping what they sow. So someone gets their comeuppance, right? Something happened. They said something. They did something. They've been living their life wrong. It is not up to you, okay, to throw that out there that, oh, you will reap what you sow. It's like, well, duh. We all know that's going to happen at this point, right? But what you don't understand, when you relish in that, when you use a term, when you think that you're so above saying that about another human being, that you're not, you won't even be in a place that when you reap what you sow, you won't be able to acknowledge it. When you get your comeuppance for feeling happiness, joy, or some sort of vindication for what's happened to another person, when it happens to you because you're low vibrational, you will not be able to see that you're reaping what you sow. Your actions are coming back on you. You're just going to be in a victim mindset. This poor thing is happening to me. What did I do to deserve this? Oh, you've completely forgotten about that little snide remark about somebody getting theirs and all of this. When you are high vibrational and you see that a person is getting what they're getting from what they have done, you're an observer. That's the yogi way. That's a high vibrational way. You don't even have to be a yogi. That's the spiritual way. That's a godly way, a divine way. Is to see that someone has, if you can acknowledge it, that somebody has done something that is harmful to themselves or others. And then when they get whatever they get, okay, a response from what they have done, their actions prove fruitful, then you acknowledge it. If you want, you can say a prayer for them. You can just go, okay, well, this is something that I acknowledge, I see, or just move on. If it has nothing to do with you, then just move on and put it out of your mind. Don't relish in it. Don't gossip about it. Don't hold on to it and go, because all of those intentions, all of those actions behind it, all of that means that you are going to one day reap reap the fruits of thinking badly about someone and wishing harm upon someone. So stay high vibrational, stay divine, stay godly. When you see that something wrong or something bad has some misfortune has happened to someone, it doesn't matter who it is, okay? You just go, all right, well, the world, the universe, the divine, everything is working the way that it should. But in order for you to be happy, in order for you to continue to make this world better, to make your life better, remove yourself from what is low vibration and remain here, high vibration. Acknowledge that something has happened and then put it out of your mind. If you hear about something, put it out of your mind. And you will start to notice that these things don't affect you, that you don't feel this sort of, this kind of gross happiness or vindication or this kind of, you want to be above that. These things shouldn't matter so much. Again, you want to remain as close to the divine creature that you are. It's like I sometimes think to myself, I'm like, I can understand why monks or yogis and nuns and holy men and people on spiritual paths just go into solitude and they go away. Because when you're surrounded by people who are constantly on low vibration, and you find a lot of that on social media, you find a lot of that in media, you find a lot of that in just current culture, just they feed it. These money-making machines, these news organizations, they're lying to us and they're feeding us these things. They try to inflame us. So you have to unplug and step away from it. If your spirituality, if being high vibration is important to you, then unplug from social media. Tailor your social media so that you are not constantly absorbing negativity, constantly absorbing gossip and untruths. Live your truth and surround yourself with people who are on the same level as you are. Even if you have to walk this path alone, you're not alone because you are walking it with the divine. And the people who you need to find, who are going to support you, who are going to be in your favor, they will find you. So I just wanted to speak on that because people keep using that term, you reap what you sow. And I think they really need to understand that it is not to be used as something to vindicate your own actions and to make yourself feel better or to elevate you in some sort of way or to make a point. It's strictly what it says. You should learn from your actions. Be thoughtful, be mindful, be careful, and be loving. We'll see you next time. Be blessed.